Elantak.
Wow, wow, wow. Elantak. All right. Let's fucking do this. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm assuming we just go to the map. Elantak, I heard your people are addicted to a ritual that you call a foot job. Gross. Alright, so we'll go to the galaxy map, and then there's some planet you want me to go and start a colony on? Alright, here we go. We're done here. Up to Mortis Asius? Mortis Asius? There's my elf waifu. I haven't streamed in a while. There's been some updates, so let me know if things sound or look bad with the game or with OBS. To Mortis. Mortis. Here. Oh, we've got a quest. Forge a path to Vibos 6. And then we can explore the east side of the map. Do we get things over here eventually? It's winter scales. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me choose which places to go to and explore. Alright. We want to get to here. The High Factotum's voice rings with pride. Lord Captain, I have done as commanded. Everything has been prepared for your ritual with Mistress Cabela. A select few upper deck officers are ready to leave their posts to attend this formal gathering and praise your lordship's name. We can begin at your convenience. Alright, I guess we're gonna do that now. Yeah, then basically the whole eastern half of the map in any order you like. I doubt that Cabela will enjoy this. Splendid, Danrock. Summon my illustrious officers. I have changed my mind. Cancel the gathering. It will be done. I shall signal the servants and notify the invited parties immediately. Let us demonstrate to Mistress Cabela just how strong our vessel's spirit of camaraderie truly is. The tranquility of the warp jump was disturbed by reports of frightening sounds and visions that descended upon the crew. Hundreds of people reported knocking and screaming against the behind the bulkheads of the void vessel. The sound of nails scratching against the hull and the elongated Eldari-like shadows thrashing about the long passageways. The phenomena were most prominent in the far corner of the officer deck, where the new Lord Captain's companion named Iralit had made her home. The ship left the hostile Immaterium and returned to real space. Is everything okay? That was a lot that just happened. Alright, I guess I'll go back to the bridge. This game loves me not doing anything. It loves every time I try to do something, a random event happens. Alright, I guess I'll talk to Cabela.
Dumb it.
Okay, I guess not. I guess I'll talk to the High Factotum. The High Fat Totem, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I don't know how to start this event. Owlcat's game design is kind of, how about we actually provide content for everything the player does, which can seem overwhelming. How do I actually start this? Everything is ready for the gathering on the officer's deck. I need to go to the specified deck. This doesn't count as the officer's deck. Okay. Because this is the bridge. I just assumed since the officers are on the bridge most of the time. Okay. Have I ever even been here? I feel like I've never been here. Long live the rogue trader. Ooh, what a beautiful party. Everybody's here. Look at that, they're carrying around Hot Pockets, just like I like. Kibella stands out clearly from the officers in attendance, both for her favoring the full regalia of a member of the Bloodspun Web over formal attire, and for the empty space around her. The other attendees are keeping their distance, as if an air of mortal danger repels them from your companion. Danrock, whose keen, worried gaze is locked on Kibella, and whose mouth is stretched into the most courteous of smiles, gives you a hurried bow. Your lordship. Damin Grigor, you are here. Kibella sounds neither excited nor solemn. Her tone is indifferent as her fearsome metal claws clutch a slice of fruit from one of the plates. I see you have found a delicacy that is to your liking. How do you like the ceremonies on the upper decks? She smiles. Food like this is impossible to come by in the lower bays. I do not know what this is, but it tastes incredible. Wow, that's the most positive thing she's ever said. Juice is dripping down her fingers and hand. It seems she is the only one here who has not lost her appetite. The officers' faces have turned into pale, alarmed masks, and none of them is in a hurry to enjoy the feast. How do you like the ceremonies on the upper deck? I am attempting to peer through the florid shell to the core, yet it continues to elude me. Kibella looks you in the eye. What is the purpose of this ritual, Damin Grigor? Explain it to me. Camaraderie. Spending all your days in toil can be dreary. Gratitude. My crew is willing to give their lives for the dynasty. And that is the way of praising their service. Why is the volume so fucking loud? So loud. Power. These people came at the snap of my fingers. Wow. He's good with his hands. They look at me, hang upon my every word and gesture, hoping against hope that I might grace them with a smile or a glance. Dreary. Is serving one's thread not the greatest joy there is? You of all people should know this, Damin Grigor. I am too conspicuous beside the rest of your servants. Kibella looks at the other guests, and they quickly avert their eyes. A fitting mask. That is what is required for a ritual like this. I came unprepared. It will not happen again. How are you? I feel wrong. Strange people, strange sounds and gestures. Kibella lets out a sharp breath. Her gaze becomes vacant, and her hand reaches for the table knife. I am losing myself in this whirlpool. Okay, this was a bad idea. She's gonna kill everyone here. She's gonna kill everybody here. Grasping the knife, she begins to carve lines right into the expensive wooden tabletop. A nervous murmur runs through the crowd. Their tense gazes are locked on the harmless-looking, barely sharpened metal utensil in the hand of the cultist of the Bloodspun Web. Give Danrock a pointed look. Get me out of here. Coercion. Look at the other attendees. Could it be that someone here finds the conduct of the Lord Captain's guests disturbing? I see you have already mastered the art of commanding attention. You seem to be quite in your element. She blinks in surprise and looks up at you. She glances back and forth, seemingly privy to the meaning of your words, and then her clear, genuine laughter fills the room, startling everyone around her. I suppose that's true, Damen Grigor. I will not fluster your subjects further. Cabela glances at the maze she has inscribed and sighs. Whenever I lose my thread, whenever I am forced astray by the outside world, I return to the labyrinth. It has all the answers. My meditation helps. In finding my way out, I regain myself and praise the righteousness of serving the Undying One. Gesture at her spinner's mask and regalia. Your choice of attire is not customary for such gatherings. I sensed that this gathering was a terrible mistake. Hey, Medibi. Cabela looks at you with mild confusion. My appearance tells those around me who I am. Everyone here is wearing a mask for their respective thread. Is this not a requirement for your rituals? She glances at the opulent room, the dazzling decor, and the handsomely dressed officers. I sense that this gathering was a terrible mistake. Danrak sighs heavily and looks down. Why? You have looked behind the curtain at my existence, and now I have looked at yours. Cabela stares at you intently. I do not think that we have heard all the words that should have been spoken here today. Is it because you do not wish to say them in front of witnesses? I grow weary of the crowd. Take a walk with me. It is high time that this dull evening was over and done with. We should return to our duties. Big, huge news. So big, so big. Even better. Rogue Trader 2 was announced. Alright, what's this big news? Cabela avoids your gaze as the two of you walk away from the other guests. She seems calm, but the slight tremble running down her right hand betrays her agitation. Once you are alone, she looks straight at you. I have discerned what you are doing here, and I know that you are calling it a ritual was a ruse. True rituals are constant, immutable, like the cycles of the cooling machines, the ship's bowels, or the shifts of the bay's servants. This was spontaneous, something you prepared just for me, and then you stayed at my side the entire time. Now here you are granting me yet another request. Why is that? What do you mean, why? You are my instrument, my blade, one that I intend to maintain. You are my comrade. I cannot simply dismiss you and your wishes. I have come to value your company. I wanted to show you that there are other things in life besides service and duty. She tilts her head, studying your face. Other things, Damen Grigor? She suddenly looks away. A smile touches her lips. When you asked me if I wanted to look at the rituals of your world, I was not entirely candid with my answer. Yes, to see the Damen's world is a priceless gift. But what I truly wished for was to see it with you. She gives you a searching look, narrowing her eyes. What do you think, Damen Grigor? Has your blade failed you? Step closer. Oh no! It's becoming romance. That sounds promising. That is the first time you have been honest with me about your desires. To see your sincerity, that is the truly priceless gift here. Never regret an action that has given you what you want. You and I are here alone. What does one little lie matter? I have no use for a blade that tries to deceive and toy with me. Remember that. Bella's face darkens for an moment. But then, almost immediately, her faint smile grows wider. That is a luxury that no spinner can afford. Her voice drops to a soft whisper. Kiss Cabela! I want to stay with you somewhere private. Thank you for this evening. I hope it will not be the last. Kiss Cabela. Whoa! I've got 3 waifus now. Cabela reciprocates, hesitantly at first, then passionately. Her lips are warm and soft, like blood. Surprisingly so for someone seemingly woven from muscle and unyielding will. Then take me there, Grigor. You barely hear Cabela's voice as she speaks your name plainly for the first time. Well, I think we're gonna bang. Supposedly there's something you can do here to have a dance with Cabela, but it's never triggered for me. Huh. Lunalight's getting support. Awesome. You gotta tell me. You gotta show me. That sounds awesome. I can't believe it. So many waifus. Aw, that's actually really cute. That's adorable.
from what I expected. I'm discovering new sides to you.
I mean, she's supposed to be like my servant, so it makes sense that she'd be willing to right away. Cabela draws a finger across her pale skin, tracing a long, fluid line from the curve of her hip to the sharp ridge of her clavicle, through the pattern of ritual wounds and battle scars. We have gained knowledge of one another, Grigor. Through the revelation of the flesh, we have spun a stronger spiritual bond between us. Do you feel it? We have certainly become closer. This pleases me. I do not want to speak of souls. I simply want to enjoy you and your company. I am not certain there will be a second time. That won't affect our relationship, will it? Did you enjoy this evening? I did not know physical intimacy held any interest for spinners. I believe this is but the first of many revelations we will receive. She stretches languidly on the bed. Each new encounter promises the opportunity to know you better and to reveal myself to you. We will explore our bodies and souls to attain total unity. Uh-oh. Did you enjoy this evening? Cabela's eyes drift close. Yes, it was a new sensation. Every moment with you was replete with meaning. Empty lust would not grant such a depth of feeling. The blood-spun web does not encourage the pleasures of the flesh, but nor does it forbid them. A spinner is free to enjoy carnal love, but what draws them to it is usually curiosity rather than passion, or a special feeling, a sacred feeling that must not be sacrificed to ascesis. I must attend to other matters, and I must spend some time alone. I must traverse the labyrinth with new knowledge of us. Wow, that's cute. Sadly, I can't show you it yet because it was only leaked. Oh, okay. I hope it's good. Did she carve her name? Oh, nope. The other girl carved her name there. J. Oh, I haven't taken my bath yet with my elf, have I? This isn't a sub 5-minute challenge quest run. I finished it with CV, just barely. The soothing water caresses your senses, and your grateful muscles welcome the chance to rest. A pleasant languor spreads through your body as you allow yourself a moment of quiet relaxation. I guess I already talked to everybody, maybe. Here, oh no, there she is. Irilith, the Xenos will keep me entertained. At once. You should not have called upon me for the sake of your own idle amusements, Elentak. The children of Assyrian delight in unity, both with the universe and their kin. One of the ways in which we achieve this unity is symphonic creation. When an Assyriani wishes to rest and spend time with their closest kin, we weave images with our voices. Each of us adds something of our own, until the melody becomes a harmonious tapestry woven from different sounds. That sounds fascinating. Can you teach me? Irilith looks at you curiously, though you see doubt in her eyes. What, is she going to paint a picture? I do not know how much you truly understand of what I have told you. Still, if your soul seeks harmony... She closes her eyes and begins to hum a peculiar melody. It follows a strange, unpredictable rhythm, as though she is drawing intricate patterns with her voice. Fellowship, minus 45. That's not going to be good. Try to weave your voice into the melody. Well, 40% chance isn't zero. Holy shit, I succeeded. You begin to sing, guided by your own emotion more than any specific rhythm or motif. Every now and then, Irilith changes the flow of the melody, encouraging you to add something new to the song. A warm feeling settles over you like a gentle embrace, and Irilith's expression softens. We created an unusual tapestry together, Elentak. It is unlike any I have woven with my kin. You lack experience, but you understand the purpose of the weave. What is this, Dungeons and Dragons? And in our brief melody, I found peace. Irilith sounds almost surprised, and she falls silent for a moment. I must leave now. May you find rest in body and spirit. So many waifus. Life is good. when the waifu good. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? When the waifu be good, the life will be good. If Gem streams Monster Hunter, his PC would explode live on stream. You got the latex goth girlfriend, the ugly hag girlfriend, the exotic arthro girlfriend. I've got a lot of girlfriends, okay? Don't forget Heinrichs, he's also my girlfriend. All right, what were we doing? Oh, I guess maybe I should talk to Elf Lady since there was that weird... Right? I got that weird message about, like, Aldari interference with the ship.
Elantark.
Hey, I was right. Strange and blasphemous things started happening during the first warp voyage with you on board. The crew are whispering that you may be the reason. Is this true?
The minions of She Who Thirsts could sense my soul behind the thick walls and thin veil that separate your fragile lives from the roiling fury outside. A child of Asurian that dared to wander beyond the veil, within the reach of an outstretched claw, protected only by the barrier of unreliable monkey technology. It is too tempting a quarry for the monsters that serve Cylon Thresh.
Irlit juts out her chin and somehow seems even taller than she actually is.
Our ships never venture beyond the veil, and I never traveled the way you do, monkey. Elantark, I admit this was a novel experience. I lost composure, let dismay into my heart, and almost strayed from the path. This moment of hesitation drew the attention of She Who Thirsts. But I summoned my will and used the knowledge of meditation to achieve balance, and hide my soul behind an impenetrable wall of resolve. Future journeys beyond the veil will still be difficult, but I will steel my heart and not let the hounds of Cylon Thresh pick up my scent ever again.
Great, so now this is the second female on my ship that could accidentally cause everything to be destroyed. I guess the third. There's so many people on my ship that, like, could just end everything because of the horrors of the warp. Did she just call you a monkey? Yes. Monkey. It's what it sounds like. Alright, since Craftworld Eldar travel via the webway, normal warp travel must be terrifying for them. That makes sense. There is a hint of guilt in Irlit's voice, as there should be. I'm trying to blow up my ship. Alright. Is there a way to make... I can't remember. How do I make these not dangerous? Oh, I pressed that button. Okay, so I don't need... Yellow is fine, right? Yellow's fine. My apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report that your pet Aldari is in a foul mood and is moving towards the captain's bridge. We didn't dare to stop her, but I expect that you have a difficult conversation ahead of you. God damn it, I can't go 5 seconds without something happening. You make a big, safe route between all your colonies once you get a bit more points. This is why you put them into tubes, where they fry themselves.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time, Elantak.
Irileth quietly appears beside the throne, exhaustion and anger set upon her brow.
Azurion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of Monkey. I grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon. They curse me from afar. They follow my every move. They ward themselves against me. Let them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures?
Yeah, it totally doesn't bother you, does it? Yeah, the stupid rotating chair.
And still, one monkey stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over. She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand, she suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted Kae The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
What, she wanted to seduce her? What? Irileth touches her spirit stone and her face twists with genuine disgust. Is the spirit stone the thing on her forehead? Fraternizing with the Xenos? Unspeakable heresy. Show me to this madwoman and I shall see that she is suitably punished. Were you truly so offended by it? My people have behaved contemptibly, and I apologize for it. I wouldn't mind going somewhere private with you either. If you dislike how my people behave, try to spend your time somewhere more out of the way.
The rotting core spells doom for the whole. Now I can see where the ugly nature of your servants originates. There is no sense in discussing this with you any further.
I immediately pissed her off.
For the minuscule chance of saving my kin, I am prepared to pay.
Okay, I just thought it was a funny one. I thought maybe it was like a funny chance to start a romance with her. Come on. Come on. Everybody knows that her main character trait is that she's a funny jokester. I didn't like. She's just tsundere, right? I didn't like any of her choices. Oh, teehee. Oh, well then. Right? I think it was possible. I think there was a good possibility that could have happened. I do love these loading screens. I wish the chair would rotate the other direction. I feel like that's not the right direction.
Please spare me a sir. And still.
Were you truly so offended by it?
Stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over. She tried to imagine Elantak being lusted after by a wild beast. It is foul, disgusting, so vile that it makes your very soul shudder.
Like, okay, would a woman on this ship really try to seduce an alien? Like, did this? Like, what kind of deranged sex pervert do I have on my ship that it immediately sees another species and is like, all right, I'm gonna bang that? Irileth is so overwhelmed with emotion that her body starts to tremble. What you should do is give whoever approached her like that a medal in secret. So I don't have a chance either then. Fraternizing with the Xenos, my people have behaved contemptibly. I am also repelled by the thought of a human desiring an Aldari. I understand that this incident was unpleasant for you, but it does not mean that all humans are animals. The biggest gooner on the entire ship. You are an exotic animal to my people. Get used to it if you want to continue traveling with my ship. For you, I am willing to become a wild animal or a docile pet. If you dislike how my people behave, try to spend your time somewhere else. I shall speak to my subjects. You will not be bothered again.
No. Your kind's simple souls and narrow minds are the root of all these flaws.
Okay, just come in here and be racist, but okay.
Narrow minds and simple souls. Every day, I feel as if I am caught in a trap, surrounded by a pack of wild animals. I am prepared to pay this price to find my kin, but everything has its limit.
You know, could you just complain more? The style of this game makes it like it makes the character seem really whiny because it's like I move my ship 5 centimeters and they're already bitching. It's like I know, like I get it, like this is supposed to be like several days or weeks after we've been traveling here, but it just seems like it's only been a few minutes. Half closing her eyes, she adds with words barely audible. Perhaps you would stop insulting the human race at every turn. I do not think you fully understand human thoughts and actions. It will take time, but I can help you make sense of them. I shall speak to my subjects. You're an exotic animal. If you dislike my people, okay. I kind of want to say number 1. It's actually years.
I have walked the path of awakening, Elantark, and learned to see that which is hidden and hear that which is unspoken. When I found myself on the Lilithon, I watched your kind long enough to understand the true nature of Monkey. I do not think you can tell me anything I do not already know.
Wow.
Nevertheless, I will not protest. Conversations with you are the only thing on this ship that can ease my solitude.
Okay, well that's a pretty big compliment. She's like Asuka, like levels of tsundere. Casting a fleeting gaze at the officers on the bridge, she lets out a weary sigh. You are a Xenos, a strange and unknown creature, and humans strive to understand the unknown, for the unknown is the most frightening thing of all. Sometimes we struggle to understand the motives behind our own actions.
Had any of them wished to understand my nature, they would have already run away in fear from one who walks the path of the outcast. But they are just trying to provoke me, hurt me. No. Monkey are driven by their instincts. To survive, to breed, to ensure the preservation of their species and the annihilation of those who threaten them. It is neither good nor bad. It simply is.
I think we will never be able to understand each other. Let's not discuss this any further.
It was emotions that once brought down my kind, Elantark, toppling us from our pedestal as rulers of the galaxy. Indulging your weaknesses or whims does not make your species any more attractive.
Okay, I'm sorry, like, why are you wasting my time on the bridge right now? Like, I'm on the bridge in the captain's fucking chair. Like, was there a point to this? Like, actually, fuck you, Earled. This is extraordinarily unfucking professional. Talk to me later in my private quarters. Why are you talking to me here on the fucking bridge? I thought something happened. I'm here to report some abuse to HR. Like, I'm not that fucking HR. Get the fuck out of here. Did she forget what universe she's in? All humans are different. My people's interest in you was not intended to be an insult. I think we will never be able to understand each other. Okay.
Elantark, please understand that I do not find Monkey attractive. The mere thought of being intimate with one of your kind.
What the fuck? I'm not even insinuating that you find them attractive. You're the one. You keep bringing it up yourself. She clearly wants to bang monkeys, and she's like keeps shoving words in my mouth. A giga-based Coomer tried to fuck me, and now I'm sad because you don't understand me, Babaka. Irlet breathes out heavily, trying to maintain her composure.
Our conversation has only proved my point, Elantark. That Monkey and the children of Azurian are as different as night and day. Eldari do not simply see the world differently. They see more than any monkey can ever
God, this
comprehend.
fucking uppity bitch with her fucking I'm better than you bullshit. Every fucking sentence out of her mouth is a dagger. Her slender fingers make a gesture as if she is untwisting an invisible thread. And what do you see in the world around us that I do not? I think we will never be able to understand each other. I'm ready to press number 2. The Aldari, such arrogant creatures. Number 3.
What do I see? Your words ring with the desire to know the soul of another. But will you be able to comprehend my answer?
Irlet gives you a thoughtful look. I was gonna try to be like a hard-ass, badass motherfucker, and then the game like really railroads you into being a good guy, I feel like.
I will need time to put the entire truth of this world into the meager language to which your ears are accustomed. When I find my answer, I will pay you a visit.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Irlet. What a waste of my fucking time. All right. Within rumor proximity dumped cargo. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's like, oh, I guess it's in, oh, it's in here. Huh. All right. God fucking damn it. In a way, that makes you a master manipulator. The big green outlines our rumors. It means in any of the systems that it contains something of interest. Oh, these are rumors. Lord Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we are dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several of the crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. The tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirit's obstinacy and defiance. Their reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that only the machine spirit's tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. The Lord Captain retires to his study to ponder what the future holds. A while later, his thoughts are interrupted by a timid knock on the door. Come on! It's like Viconia's romance in Baldur's Gate 2, where she's constantly shit-testing you. I can't go 5 seconds without being summoned by some bullshit on my ship. I want a new ship. Okay, it's Uwe. The young servant is in fine livery. Is fine. The young servant in fine livery quickly bows to you and places a peculiar object on your desk, a transparent dome with a living flower inside. The servant gestures at the flower, and the Voxcaster built into his respiratory system lets out a crackle of static. I was instructed to deliver this gift to the Lord Captain only. I'm getting a flower from my girlfriend. 55% chance. Nice. Before you is a fragile branch of Lavandulum quatus, a most rare specimen native to the world of Quatus in the Calixis sector. Covered in tiny blooms, the color of a purple sky, the plant has been carefully sealed into a dome along with mineral fertilizer modified by the Magos Biologus, which will sustain it for many years. You have already met the servant who delivered this gift. He is Lady Cassia's personal valet. At least you know the identity of the sender. I got a flower from my girlfriend. As for the plant itself, a term from the ancient etiquette of the nobility, all but forgotten in this day and age, comes to your mind. Immortalium, or eternal flower, a living plant capable of enduring in the void for centuries, an extremely rare sight in the Coronis expanse, and an unmistakable token of the giver's special favor. The appearance of an immortalium in the life of 2 aristocrats is a unique ritual, the purpose of which is to demonstrate their true intentions without words. Every gesture, glance, or phrase in this ritual is imbued with deep symbolic meaning. You are expected to take the next step, which is either to reject the gift by pointedly ignoring its existence, or to accept it on your own terms. The recipient's acceptance can be expressed through words of gratitude in private conversation, or by sending a gift in return. High Factotum Janus Danrock can always assist you with the latter. Well. Uwe romance unlocked. Jem, have you heard the new Frankie? The new Frankie? What are you talking about? Alright, I guess we'll go talk to Danrock. I mean, Cassia's my favorite. I'm probably going to try to romance Cassia fully. The voice actor for Frankie, did they die or something? They got a new one? I don't watch One Piece. I have been given an immortalium, and I need help to arrange a reciprocal gift. An immortalium. Janus shoots you an intrigued look through the lens of his implant. May I ask what exactly I should arrange for Lady Cassia? How do you know who I'm doing all this for? You got too old, that's rare. Janus nods. Lady Cassia must have brought the flower from Urak 5 with her personal belongings and kept it this whole time. Hardly anyone else aboard this vessel would be powerful enough to acquire such an exotic artifact. Aside from you, of course. One Piece pulls. I don't even like One Piece. Metabe. When have I ever talked about One Piece? Send a chest of treasures from distant worlds. Find the most exquisite perfume in the Calixis sector. Provide the Sanctum Navis with a singularly superior library. Send an embroidery loom. Ladies like that sort of thing. Truth be told, I know little of gifts. Do you have any ideas? I have changed my mind. Expressing my gratitude in a personal conversation will be enough. Janus Danrock shrugs guiltily. I suppose you could discreetly ask the Lady Navigator about her preferences in personal conversation. I guess personal conversation, and then I can learn what she wants. I guess I choose number 5. But I'm not going to express a gratitude. Maybe I can just go and talk to her. Cassia, tell me what you want. Well, the best gift would be a flower, right?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Lady Navigator, it's time we close this chapter on our cooperation. Why don't we talk about gifts? I mean, I would assume the library is the best gift because she likes books. Why don't we talk about gifts, if you're not opposed, of course?
Gifts? What do you mean?
That's cute. You do realize that I know who sent me the Immortalium. Your valet delivered a rare gift to me, at your request, I dare presume. Cassia shrugs non-committally, raising her questioning ruby gaze to you.
I see people's emotions in the vivid spectrum of hues surrounding their essence, Lord Captain. And I understand everything. However, I have enjoyed this little game. I hope you have too.
I suppose I shall take my leave of you for a time. Lady Cassia, being near you has made me reckless, and thus I ask you to accept my ardent feelings as a gift equal to yours. The tradition requires I hereby resolutely declare my acceptance of your friendship. No more games, Cassia. Wait, what? I guess there's no, like, line of dialogue to help me figure out which one to choose her.
If you wish. Words cannot describe how boring I have enjoyed.
I mean, okay, like, yeah, I do want to do like a D&D, like pirate faring campaign. You're right. I mean, I know about One Piece. She doesn't want treasures. She doesn't want perfume. I mean, she would want a library, right? She likes books, right? Ladies like that sort of thing. I'm gonna go with library. Is that the wrong choice? I feel like I'm not gonna get an immediate, like, response. Yeah, okay. Alright. Your will be done, your lordship. Give me some time and I will make sure your order is carried out to the letter. Alright. Yeah, Cassie is like the best romance, easy. Alright, I guess we'll just wait until the next part of the storyline happens. Look at, there's my wife right now. Look at those long tendril-like fingers, so supple. Alright. God fucking damn it. What is it this time? What the fuck? Rogue Trader, a visual novel. Genusian Lacerax. A pungent animal scent hits your nose. A huge predator materializing out of nowhere in the middle of your chamber studies you with its unblinking gaze. Cautiously look around. There's a good pet. Draw your weapon. I am not for eating. Help, freeze. The beast tentatively flexes its tail. Sit there, Sirocco, and be a good girl. Oh, have you two already met, Shireen? Is this some perverse attempt to kill me? Is this your pet? I want one for myself. What is going on? No, Shireen, it's a gift, and a fabulous one at that. Generous hearts do not hide their feelings, but shower their nearest and dearest with gifts. I won't deny it. Choosing a gift worthy of the Rogue Trader wasn't easy, but I tried my best. Do you like her? Why would you give me a Lacerax? Where did you get her? Is she house-trained at all? What is her name? Thank you for the gift. I cannot accept this. You would do better to give me a gift that won't eat me. I hired hunters to catch me a suitable beast in the jungles of Janus. She cost me 7 times what she weighs, but the Exalted One does not send us friends so that we can be stingy with our affections, does he? Is she house-trained at all? She is a fast learner. Jai is suddenly cagey. I have already taught her a command. Don't eat. Okay, how many people did she eat? What's her name? Her name is Sirocco. It is the name of a deadly wind that originates in the hottest deserts of Ifrit. But you are her owner, so you should name her. When I look into her eyes, I see death there. So that's what I'll call her. Death. She's no Sirocco. She's beauty. I shall give her a name that is meaningful to my dynasty. Dargona. Laceraxes are dangerous. They hardly sleep, and they have a nasty temper. That reminds me of someone. I'll call her Revora. Who's Revora? Do I know a Revora? Sirocco's a fine name. I feel like I don't remember the name Revora. Revor, your grumpy helmsman. He just made it like a feminine version. That's cute. Yeah, I'm going with that one. Jai laughs and nods. I hope our master helmsman doesn't take it the wrong way. Why would you give me a Lacerax? Thank you for the gift. I cannot accept this. I knew you would approve, Shireen. Jai claps her hands loudly, and the animal whips around at the noise with predatory interest. I think she will be shown off to her best advantage next to your throne. Is this gonna upgrade my throne room? No way. Is that like a straight up upgrade for my throne room? Because that's fucking awesome. Where's my throne? Oh, yeah! That's fucking awesome. That's so cool. I'm so completely glad that I romanced her. I love how it glitches the fuck out every 5 seconds. Look at that. My perfect glitchy little Lacerax. Seriously, this game is just a visual novel. There have been so many hours in this game where I have not done any like gameplay whatsoever. All right, we're getting closer. The bridge is thrumming with the sound of endless officer reports, the hum of ancient mechanisms, and the buzz of servo engines. Among the usual servants bustling to and fro, the Lord Captain notices a flash of flame red hair. No, it's my elf. You posed a question to me not long ago, Elantech, and now I am here to present you with my answer. They should have made it so that the triggers are paced out between the major story planets instead of triggering them all at once. Yeah, it's like Oblivion DLC syndrome. With fluid grace, Irileth emerges from the shadows of the captain's bridge. Her face seems to glow under the lumen light, her expression slightly more pensive than usual. I see you've gotten a Lacerax since I last saw you, Lord Captain. Remind me, what is it I asked you? You have my complete attention. Gesture for her to continue. You have come too late for an audience, Irileth. My receiving hours have long since ended. Then listen closely to my answer, Elantech. You may struggle to comprehend what is to be said, being accustomed to reveling in your own might and skewing the world to suit yourself. Pitch your understanding not toward my words, but the sense that lies hidden in the shade of their sounds. Irileth half closes her eyes, her words unfurling slowly and melodically. You try to split the world into pieces, to fragment it into light and dark, truth and lie, self and other. But I see the world as a single whole, and in this lies its simplicity and complexity. It is not enough simply to see the world and hear its voices. You must understand it. Think of the Lilithan, the world on which our paths crossed. What is it truly? What is its essence? The Lilithan's magnificence comes not from the green of its vast forests, or from the depths of its waters. Its beauty is in the word, in the way it dances on the tongue, and even you, Elantech, can sense it. Try, say the word slowly, delicately, casting aside all stray thoughts. Feel. Perhaps then you will see. Lilithan. You close your eyes, empty your mind, and speak the word Lilithan. Thank you, but no. Is that all you wanted to say to me? More Aeldari claptrap. I wish I'd never asked. The world around you fades and your perception instantly narrows, coming to a single point of focus on the tip of your tongue, Li. Your tongue delicately tickles the roof of your mouth, and the sound slips through along your throat with incredible silkiness, warming as it goes like a sip of fresh recaf. La. The tip of your tongue touches the same place again, and air softly rushes from your chest. The sound like the cessation of leaves as the wind weaves through a forest canopy. Tham. Your tongue taps your front teeth, and a gentle vibration spreads through your body, sending a shiver along your spine. As a linguist, I really like this because it's like accurate. It's like actually how your mouth works when it would say that word. Guarded interest gleams in Irileth's eyes when your gazes meet again. I think I am beginning to understand. It is a word like any other, though There's nothing special about it. Moral Dari Claptrap. If your words are sincere, Elentak, then you are capable of seeing more than you do now. Whoa, cool hippie shit. Can I see your space elf boobs now? Instead of the lifeless clamor of monstrous mechanisms, the roar of engines, and the discordant voices of your followers, I hear and attend to silence. It arises in moments of spiritual serenity, and in that stillness we become witnesses to the transformations of our own inner world. Monkey lives pass so swiftly. You rush through them for the sake of a chosen goal, but thoughts of transience and loss frighten you, and so you drive such thoughts away and drown yourselves in the daily tumult. But it is from fleeting moments, which enter our lives and quickly vanish from them, that the soul's fortress grows. A moment's blooming, an hour's wilting. The splendor of each lies in its ephemerality. So too, the memories of those who have left our side and no longer walk the path with us. And in you, Elentak, I see much more than just another monkey. Your true essence lies in your will, which is capable of changing the world around you and within you. It lies in your ability to create and to understand your creation, and in your ability to destroy. It lies in what your kin's minds cannot grasp, what their primitive sight cannot behold, but I can see it. Okay, what is what with this Galadriel shit? I never expected to hear you say such things in reference to me. Paying me compliments now, so you are attracted to me. Thank you for telling me how you see the world. I haven't understood a word you've said. I am speaking but the truth, Elentak. However, I ask you not to make the mistake typical of your kind. Fucking glitching out over there. My words contain no insinuation nor any call for you to act. Your soul shines brightly in this world. I see you, and this will never change. That is all. Goddamn, this game can't stop glitching for 5 fucking seconds. I started liking her here. She actually does some effort and not just screaming monkey. Thank you for telling me. And what do you make of it, Elentak? How differently do you see the world? I also see something greater in the world around me, something deeper than the outer guise of things. In this world of endless war and peril, I see only one beacon of hope, and that is the God Emperor. I try to turn my attention to that which delights my ears and not my eyes. Music, art, wealth, and power, of course. A foolish question. The world belongs to humanity. I believe I am tired of this conversation. What does that mean? Irilette asks, with all her attention focused on your words. I find I am especially drawn to imperfection and destruction. I see the suffering of those around me, and it compels me to act. I see the uniqueness of every creature, everything, and it pleases me. The world is full of random occurrences. I recognize this and surrender myself to the course of fate. I believe I'm tired. It's 3 or 2. If you speak of our soul's ability to overcome hardship, then the experience of suffering does indeed become a symbol of our abiding strength and inner growth, and it gives hope that we can overcome life's trials. Irilette says nothing for a time, silently watching you from under her half-lowered lids. Now that we have each shared our truth about this world, I would like to know if your thoughts about me align with those of your kin, Elentak, or if you see me differently. I see you as an intelligent and highly dangerous being, an ally at present. To me, you are as a foreign yet beguiling world, Irilette. I hope that one day I will come to know you. And on that day, my own world will become much deeper. Your appeal is unusual. It springs from within, evoking disquiet and craving to know what is hidden from my eyes. You are beautiful. I like you. Do not worry, I am not attracted to you in any sense of the word. I try not to think about you at all. Irilette goes still and looks at you intently as if seeing you for the first time. It seems there are many facets of your soul that I have not yet considered, Elentak. Interesting. I accept your answer and thank you for speaking with me. This is the first conversation on board this vessel that has truly brought serenity and joy to my soul. Guile? Well, I flirted with her successfully. I'm guessing there's a bunch of content if you romance like the male characters. I feel like a lot of my content gets built up around these romances with the females. How do I get here? Can I go here to get here, or do I have to go here? Holy shit, I moved and nothing happened. Fortunately, there's no way there. The Lord Captain retires to his study to ponder what the future holds. A while later, his thoughts are interrupted by a timid knock on the door. There's only one male romance for a female captain? The Lady Navigator's valet greets you with a deep bow and humbly delivers a tasteful scroll inviting you to a private meeting. God damn it. Is there no way to know how to connect to other systems until you just go there? Lady Cassia, his lordship has arrived at your invitation. Cassia is completely absorbed in admiring the shelves of her new personal library, which are all but buckling under the weight of gilded and leather-bound tomes. Upon noticing you, she smiles, barely able to stop herself from rushing to meet you. Yeah, look at this awesome library I got you. Krieger, how did you procure all these works? By the throne, even your personal collection doesn't have them. I would have remembered. So many unexplored worlds and stories, dozens of unstudied essays. I am utterly astounded. Thank you. I could not have dreamt of a better gift. Her ruby eyes demurely hide behind her lowered lashes. I was not certain if engaging in this long-forgotten noble ritual was prudent of me, and yet you did everything in accordance with the customs of etiquette. I must admit, I rather enjoyed this game. I hope you did too. When I am with you, Lady Cassia, I become heedless, ready to take on any rituals or trials. Will you accept my feelings? The symbolic gestures of the nobility remain a mystery to me, but there is one thing I know for certain. I want to grow closer to you. Before I met you, I had never thought that I would find myself engaged in something of this sort. Will you permit me to touch your hand? It was amusing, but no more than that. Ah, 1 or 3. I like 3. 1 or 3. This was just like a confession, but this one's like taking a small step just to touch her hand. The hand one sounds cuter to me. A second later, an invisible force envelops you in a swirling torrent of emotions, and your heart skips every other beat, in time with the Lady Navigator's breathing. When Cassia's powers recede, the austere reserve on her face is replaced for the first time by passion. In her eyes, the curve of her lips, the slight tilt of her head, with a small nod and a smile on reddened lips, she holds out her hand, pale and trembling. Oh, damn, kiss her hand! I did not dare hope. Cover Cassia's hand with your own. If someone had told me that one day I would take leave of my senses like this, I never would have believed it. Tenderly squeeze her outstretched hand. At last, we have become a little bit closer. Politely draw back. Some treasures should not be touched, even by those who most covet them, my lady. Ah! These are all good. Shit. When Cassia's cold hands warms in yours, she awkwardly retracts it, trying not to prick you with her sharp claws. In that case, Lord Captain, what I mean to say is, your servants have done marvelous. Oh no, did I fuck up? I fucked up. I definitely fucked up. I was on the right track. I guess I undermined her by saying we got a little bit closer. To her, it was like a lot a bit closer. I have to reload. I didn't read the intent of the message that way. I thought he was just being reserved and like trying to say like there's so much closer they can get. I fucked up! Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, there's like a... I can't remember the steps. It's like... I don't know if you're supposed to touch her hand or kiss her hand. It's probably a kiss. Let me try it again. I think it's a kiss. I don't think you have to do this perfectly to get the best result with her, right? I get the feeling that if you just keep trying, you'll eventually get the romance. All right, I went here. And I went back. Yeah, you don't have to do it perfectly, but it's cute. I want the cute end. It doesn't help that like there's such a big gap between these conversations, time-wise. The actual romance ending is influenced by much more important events. There's some real juicy drama in there. Wow. Okay. Will you permit me to touch your hand is the right one. And then it's not, you're not supposed to touch her. Am I supposed to draw back? No, I'm supposed to kiss her hand. I'm definitely supposed to kiss her hand. Nope. Ah. Okay, I have to pull back. It's been like 80 hours since this conversation. Kissing her hand is the right move. What? But then why does she act so awkwardly? Why did she act so awkwardly just then? She did this. She gave me the same response. Read her first reaction. She blushes like crazy. Also, you're kissing a fucked up mutant hand with claws. It's her fucked up mutant hand with claws. It's important. Yeah, she freaks out here. Am I really supposed to kiss her hand? Are you? I don't want to fuck this up. Like, kissing the hand is the bestest one, right? That's what our conversation was back at the beginning, right? I'm not just reading into this too much, am I? It's what the book says? Okay. This is like Liara. Like, I don't want to fuck up my cute alien waifu. Awkwardly averting her eyes, Cassia hides her blushing face behind a curtain of silver hair. Okay, yeah, you're right. In that case, Lord Captain, what I meant to say is, your servants have done marvelously in their efforts to adapt these chambers to my needs and tastes. A meek smile touches her pale lips. If I may, I would like to retire after an arduous day, and we shall see each other tomorrow. All right, I did it. Okay. Choo, a little choo choo on the hand. Choo. It's basically Shay's chivalry gem. Hey, I've never interacted with a female before. I don't know how they work. All right. This is gonna be a short stream. We're gonna end things really soon here. Hopefully I can actually get to this place. Yeah, just act like a knight in shining armor. She'd be ready and willing. All right. So I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna go to here and make it safer. Is that okay? Dude, what do you mean short stream? I'm having a stroke. It's already 1 a.m. here. I'm gonna try to keep streaming frequently. There we go. When the Lord Captain arrived on the bridge during the warp jump, he found the on-duty officers in a state of utter confusion. They claimed that they had been receiving orders from the bridge for several minutes, orders authorized by the rogue trader, but the Lord Captain had been absent. Curiously, the orders had been signed by the late Theodora von Valancius. After a thorough investigation, the tech priests attributed the strange incident to the whims of the machine spirits. The ship left the hostile Immaterium and returned to real space. See, look, I can't get here. What is happening? Why can't I get here? Do I have to, like, visit this place? Why can't I keep going? It says chart new routes. Do I have... Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be pressing this button. Oh. Alright, is something happening on my bridge? Or is that just like a cute little dialogue? Always press it whenever you see it. Got it. I'm guessing that was just nothing. That's interesting. A little bit of dialogue there. Alright, chart new courts. Chart new routes. Chart new courses. Alright, there we go. A warp breach. Ungodly fiends spreading sorcerous disease walk the lower decks, gathering a cohort of infected voidsmen. If no measures are taken immediately, an entire bay could be turned into a den of heresy. The rogue trader and his retinue will personally go and face these contemptible foes. Required. All of the following are required. The crew will receive military gear and a chance to prove their worth by dispatching the Lord Captain's enemies. Blessed by holy gifts, the God Emperor's loyal servants will battle his enemies without any fear or doubt. The crew will have to rely on their own. Should I do this personally? Is there some benefit to not doing this personally? Because I'm just going to lose cargo if I don't. I mean, I guess I won't over level if I do that. It's just a short battle that doesn't give anything special. I mean, I like the combat, so I don't mind doing some combat. I feel like I've seen this map before. Whoa. There's a valve there. I feel like I have seen this map before.
I'll make an example
Nurgle.
of you.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Look at these big guys. Gross. Ew, they got like wormies. I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. That is foolishness.
Why?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Alright, what do I want to do here? Kill that cultist guy, but I feel like I've got to hit these valves. I don't know how strong these guys are. And hit that guy. What do I want to do here?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yeah, he seems kind of strong.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Ooh, that was a nice hit. Wonder if she can see anybody. Yeah, 95% chance.
If our ancestors
Nice! And then the fire might even kill them. Yeah, he's only got 9 HP left.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Bro, I'll just take out this guy right away. And I wonder if this barrel's gonna explode. It says cover and it's red.
Rejoice in battle.
Yeah.
Reckoning while we sweat.
It burst into something. I think that interrupted her attack too. Burst into like gas? That'd be like an explosion. grenade! Or something. Yeah, he threw a spinning grenade.
I've suffered worse.
Something about plagues in a fantasy setting just fits right. Nurgle. Oh, my guys are getting fucked up. Yeah, we're getting kind of fucked up. I think I didn't move yet. What do I want to do here? I didn't need Cassia to blow the shit out of these guys. And she got hurt. What do I want to do here? It's gonna hurt Cassia. I don't want her to die, but
Isn't this a job for the sky to die with grace?
7 damage. I don't know if that's gonna end up being anything or not. Ah, that sucks that switching over hurts me.
On it.
Is that out of the range there? Maybe. Oof, that's not good. I want to go and get that. I can almost get all the way over there. I can't get all the way over there. I want to get her in a better position.
I must thank you.
I can't see them. Let's see that guy. Nice.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Are they not affected by poison and stuff, maybe? Cassia's gonna die. Cassia's not gonna make it.
Temporary setback.
Alright, Abelard, go and see if that does anything. I don't know if that did anything. Maybe it did. Yeah, he can't aggro anybody. Whoops, that was Bracer Impact. I wanted to press Endure. I wasn't looking at the right spot. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I could have tried to just increase his... Yeah, I can get there, yeah. Yeah. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, that's better than nothing.
Victory is imminent.
Did that guy die? Yeah, that one guy must have burnt to death or something. I don't see him anymore. Yeah, oh, everyone's gonna die. Dang it. All right, Pascal could like. Oh man, this sucks. Is Cassia down? No, Cassia's up. Where's Pascal? Oh, I feel like moving's gonna get me killed, but I could get here and then try to heal these guys. Argenta's kind of too far out.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Yeah, look at all that damage he just took.
You have offered me another chance.
Like, having air let up is really good.
System shutdown is premature.
Can't move him again.
My vow is to serve.
Is this Pascal's like first turn? Good lord.
The Omnissiah knows all.
I mean, you might as well try to take him out. Nice. Yeah, Pascal's gonna die. Cassia's gonna die. Cassia, you're gonna die. I can't move you or you're gonna die. Like, that's kind of the only thing we can do. She could attack again, but that's probably gonna kill her. I wonder if Earlet can see anyone from her position. She can't see that guy, but she can somehow see the guy down here. And dead. Awesome. Magenta can't do shit. She can try to heal herself, I suppose. If she moves, she's dead.
Injuries will not slow me.
Just like, get out of there. Yeah, not really anything I can do. I can move. Yeah, that must be where the guy died. He like turned into a glob.
Death to the weak. Chaos guides me.
Oh my gosh, Earlit got hit hard just now. Damn. Cassia's still alive. I wonder if Cassia can survive. Where are the other big guys? Like, they're not coming, are they? Right? Did I already get all the... No, there's a guy there, yeah. I thought there was another flag bearer. This kind of sucks. I don't really have a good move. Like, I could have, if I had moved Abelard in here and used his move, I could have gotten maybe everyone to run out before they took a bunch of poison damage, but what do I want to do? I'm worried if I use these moves, they're gonna kill them. I mean, Pascal could maybe heal.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay, Pascal didn't get hurt, which is good. Could heal up Earlet.
I must. Thank you.
Then I can't move.
Integrity factor increased.
The question is, if I use Finest Hour, does that let me abuse Cassia or not? It's probably better just to use it on Earlet, because I know Earlet's going to survive.
You will perish for this affront.
Get Earlet out of that toxic cloud.
I am not your Xenos pet monster.
Dead, dead. Dead.
No more. This tedium is beneath me.
Dead. Jesus Christ. This character is nuts. I got 2 guys left.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
I don't think this is going to be enough to keep her alive. Yeah, that didn't boost her HP at all. Maybe this one would have boosted her HP? I don't think so though. Nice hit. Nice hit. I'm out of ammo.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, he's healing from the... Well, Cassia's down. So it looks like he heals from being in his goop, which is kind of fucked up. No suitable target. Like, why? There we go.
I will do my duty. Just a minor setback. Corpses.
Nice.
Request approved. The spiritual prognosis is fatal ability.
Nice hit and a crit. Miss.
I'll do it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, looks like you're going back into the goop, Argenta. 1%.
God Emperor, move through me.
Whoops.
See the fire in my heart.
I was not trying to double click that. Whoops. That's funny. That's funny.
If it serves your cause.
Sorry, Argenta. For the God Emperor.
Out of my way.
Oh, nice T-pose. That was a cool T-pose.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
Wow, Pascal is hitting all of his shots. That's a lot of fart gas. Imagining worshipping the god of poo and pee. Nurgle is my favorite chaos god in the fantasy setting, and 40k not so much. Oh, he's the same god in both settings? Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
They're the same in both settings. That's cool. Are they connected? Are the two worlds connected? I thought they were separate universes.
My reckoning will be swift.
Neat. Alright, nothing else to do here. I don't think there's any more items to be found either. Maybe turning these could have changed the flow of battle, I don't know. Not officially, but kinda. Alright, we made it to Mortis Asius. Lord Captain, we have cross-referenced the key characteristics of the system with our astronautical chart data. The planet Viabos 6 is located here. The problem is, the augurs detect an unusual change in the atmosphere, not unlike a massive release of toxins. It appears that something unfortunate has happened to the planet's underground storage facilities. It is possible to land safely on the planet just now. Unknown ships are cruising in the system. It is impossible. No need for any cog to analyze it. I can decipher this telemetry easily. Xenos. The armory and artillery crews are standing by. Okay. Well, we got a bunch of stuff to do here. And we got Drukhari void ships. Well, we will carry on next time. Good progress. Good progress. Bite-sized little stream, but good progress. Bunch of romance stuff. Made our way across the galaxy. I'm gonna try to play a bunch this week. Probably every day after work, if things go well. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you next time. Luna Light support. Wow.